welcome to Washington, D.C. I'm so excited to be here for this 5-day trip. It's the dead heat of summer, so it's extraordinarily hot and humid here, so you'll probably see me without the chef's coat on. Behind me is our nation's capital, the Capitol Building. We'll get to explore great fun things to do here in Washington, D.C., but as always, we're here for the food. I'm excited to take you this time to the American History Museum for the new permanent food exhibition, the centerpiece being Julia Child's Cambridge, Massachusetts kitchen. I visited before when it was in a temporary location, but now we get to experience the entire exhibit in all its glory, not just Julia Child's kitchen, but the history of cooking in the United States. I can't wait to show you my favorite restaurant in the United States. We'll get to go to a rugby game and maybe even get to enjoy some concession food stands there at Audi Stadium. I can't wait to show you everything that I love about this fantastic city. So join me as we explore our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Welcome back. This is day 2 of our trip to Washington, D.C. It's a short trip this time. We're only going to be here for about 4.5 days. We're here right now in the Sculpture Garden, going around the circle looking at everything that's really great to see. This is an exciting day because we're going to head on over to the National Archives to tour that, and then the high point of the day for me is going to be the new permanent food exhibition over at the Museum of American History. We'll get to see Julia Child's kitchen and all of the great exhibits that lead right through the history of cooking in this country, and I'm so excited to share that with you. So join me today as we explore the museums here in Washington, D.C. Finally, we have made it here to food transforming the American table. I'm so excited to show you everything inside. This was once a floating exhibit with many of the things being shown in different parts of this museum. Now it's all been organized here inside Food Transforming the American Table. So this is about one of the most exciting things that we can find here. Is the Julia Child kitchen. This is not a replica. This is the actual kitchen that was disassembled from her Cambridge, Massachusetts home. Here you can see everything as it was in exactly the same place as when it was donated here to the museum. I have spent a lifetime attempting to master the art of French cooking. I've got a pretty good handle on it. There's always more to learn, but as many of you have asked where I got my love of cooking, it started here, really, with Julia Child. So this is one of the most exciting things for me to see. I did come here many, many years ago when it first arrived, and it was in a different location. It's now in a permanent location here in the food exhibit. One of the easiest ways to get around Washington, D.C. is using their extensive metro system. It's one of the most reliable metro systems in the United States. It has many places where you want to be and has beautiful brutalist architecture if you're into that kind of thing. as my husband would say, wave of the future, back in the 1960s. Some of you have been asking, when are we actually going to begin cooking in the Nashville kitchen? This is the end of our summer travel, and coming up very quickly, we'll begin using many of these ingredients that we brought from around the world. We'll get to explore different breads, and more than just bread, we'll get to experiencing some of the cuisine that I like to bake from around the world.